Luke Grammari, and this is the Beat Up Bible. And in this video, we're going to answer the question, is Easter in the Bible? Well, the answer is yes and no, but it does depend on which Bible you're using or looking at. And ultimately, the word Easter really shouldn't be in the Bible, but we'll kind of get into that in a moment. So first, let's take a look at this Bible. And this is the King James Bible. Let's take a look at it really quick. This is the version of the Bible that we're going to look at first. And it is a Family Heritage Edition, King James Bible, as you can see here. And we're just going to open it back up to Acts chapter 4. So please turn to Acts chapter 4 to take a look at this verse. And we're just going to read it. And we're going to see where there could be a problem with that term being used in the Bible. So, all right, here we go. And when he had apprehended him, he put him in prison and delivered him to the 4 quaternarians of soldiers to keep him, intending after Easter to bring him forth to the people. Now, as you can see, Easter is used in the King James Version of the Bible. Now, the problem is it shouldn't be. So we're going to take a look at the New King James Version, and let's see what it says in there. Okay, now let's take a look at the New King James Version. And this is a New Testament only version. Take a look here. All right, so, all right, let's look here in the New King James Version of the Bible. And let's see what it says here in Acts chapter 12, verse 4. And when he had apprehended him, he put him in prison and delivered him to 4 squads of soldiers to keep him intending to bring him before the people after Passover. And guess what, everybody? That's what it should say. Pascha, Passover, because that's what this time, and this is what this at this period in time, that's what was being celebrated or acknowledged, and that was the purpose, or not that was the purpose. This is what was happening at the time. This was being recognized. The Passover was being observed. That's the term I was looking for. I couldn't think of it. But not Easter. So the King James has it wrong. And, you could kind of question why Easter was put there. Because, yeah. Now, what Easter is based on, is that in the Bible? Like as far as not the bunny rabbits, the painting eggs, hiding the egg, none of that's in the Bible, right? But our Christ's death and resurrection, is that in the Bible? Yeah, that's in the Bible, but the term Easter, no. So yeah, that was incorrect in the King James Version. They corrected it in the New King James Version. But you know what? Let's take a look at one more Bible. And of course, using my old trusty 5th grade Bible, which is my first Bible that I ever got, which is the name of this channel is based off this Bible, the Beat Up Bible. Got it in 5th grade. It's a Holy Bible, NIV, New International Version translation. So let's take a look in this Bible, my Beat Up Bible, and let's see what it says here. How about that? So Acts chapter 12, verse 4. Let's read it from here. After arresting him, he put him in prison, handing him over to be guarded by 4 squads of 4 soldiers each. Herod intended to bring him out for public trial after the Passover. So also in the NIV, New International Version, they also made sure that was corrected, and they didn't have the word Easter in there because the word Easter should not be in the Bible, to be honest. So there you have it. And here are all three Bibles. And yeah, so the answer to the question, now that you've looked at three different versions, and definitely look on your own, look up other versions yourself. But yeah, so Easter should not be in the Bible. Now, like I said, the story surrounding Easter or what Easter is about, that is in the Bible. That's in each one of these Bibles. But the term Easter, the bunny rabbits, the eggs, that's more so um, popular Christian tradition, but that's not biblical tradition, and it's not in the Bible. So yeah, don't take my word for it. You did read it yourself, but do your own research. But that's it. Thanks for watching. Now, please subscribe if this video was helpful and share it with someone who you think it might help. I'm Luke Grammari. That was the Beat Up Bible. And until next time, go beat up. Go beat up your Bible.